Àrd-dhruidh, and welcome to another Friday Reflections. I'm Rob Smith, also known as Judge Smudson. Àrd-dhruidh is àrd-ollamh na Tuatha, the àrd-dhruidh and Chief Doctor of àrd-dhruidh. We've now upgraded the website to allow us to add more content. We've already started to add more pages and lots more content, so please do take a look. You can find the website address in the comments of this post. Please join as we'll be adding exclusive members-only items in the next few weeks. The GoFundMe account is still active, and if you could make a small contribution, it would be most welcome. If you would like to see other features on the website, or if you have any poems, books, artwork or songs relating to our tribe or to Celtic paganism, we'd love to feature them. In the next few weeks, we'll be adding to the shrine pages and adding a petitions page to àrd-dhruidh. In my last reflections, I spoke about the colloquy of the two sages, the first lesson in our fostering course. If you would like to enroll, we are accepting candidates to start at the next new moon on the 18th of April. I mentioned cosmic order, and tonight I'd like to talk a bit more about that. Cosmic order is the inherent structure, balance, and governing principles of the universe, encompassing natural, ethical, and spiritual laws that maintain harmony. To quote one of my favorite science fiction books, science explains the lawfulness of the universe. It is religion's job to fit man into that lawfulness. It is cosmic order that determines that the sun, moon, and stars rise in the east and set in the west, that water runs downhill, and the consequences follow actions. As druids, we seek to live in harmony with the universe around us and to emulate its patterns. This affects the way we practice and the ways we act. One example is Deiseil, the Permbulation. Deiseil's illustrated Gaelic to English dictionary describes Deiseil as towards the south, southward, having a southern exposure, lucky, ready, prepared, finished, prosperous course, turning from east to west in the direction of the sun. Deiseil àrd-dhruidh, the sunwise course is best for everything. He goes on to say, this is descriptive of the ceremony observed by the Druids of walking round their temples by the south in the course of their divinations, keeping the temples always on the right. Campbell in Superstitions of the Highlands and Islands, F.M. McNeill, Dudley Wright, and J. McCulloch all say it was the most important of observances, being performed before all major events. The Carmina Gaelica has at least 18 examples of its use. As well as rituals, the Gaels would move sunwise in giving blessings to benefactors, performing spells of protection, approaching sacred wells or springs, when setting out on a journey or a voyage, when getting out of bed, around animals or fields, women after childbirth, newborn babies, taking a body for burial, blessing new clothes, reaping, tying up hay racks, weaving cloth, and even drinking. R. Warner has studied the medieval Ernachs, the fairs, and feasting in Ireland, and argues the procession to and Deiseil of the Ernach sites was one of the most important actions of these assemblies. Anus Og and his wife Care circled the loch of the dragon's mouth sunwise 3 times. Anus Og Deiseil's round Knochba, mouth in lamentation when he loses Englig, a girl he is beswatted with. It's also mentioned in the colloquy of the two sages and the colloquy of the ancients. By moving sunwise or clockwise, we move in the same way the universe moves. In this way, we act in harmony with the universe. We swim with the tide, not against it, making our lives easier and hopefully more prosperous and lucky. When we move Deiseil, we are not just acting in harmony with the universe, we are also making an offering. The energy and time we expend moving in this way in a ritual is itself an offering to the gods and the universe. The time and effort of a pilgrimage is exactly the same kind of offering. The focus of our actions is blessed or protected by the act of walking round it. And Deiseil does not limit the effects of our actions, as drawing a circle does in Wicca. Instead, it honours and blesses the item in the centre, whether there is a person, a place, or a thing. The path we move in is symbolic of the entire world around us. My partner's family is an old and respected Irish family. One summer, my mother-in-law, Norrie, had conjunctivitis. The local holy well was endowed for curing eye problems. She decided to visit the well. She approached the well silently and then went Deiseil round it 3 times saying the rosary. Each time she passed the lone ash tree, a shower of snow would follow behind her. She finished her Deiseil, left an offering of a coin, bathed her eyes, and returned home silently. Though Norrie was a devout Catholic and respected the old ways, the shower of snow in summer disturbed her. After all, asking your deity for help is one thing. Your deity physically responding is quite another. When she got home, she realised what had happened. She always carried a hanky with her. That particular day, she was using paper handkerchiefs. Each time she passed the ash tree, a small branch had got into her pocket and ripped some of the paper, which cascaded out when she went past. You could view this as a perfectly mundane explanation for an apparently miraculous event, but Norrie saw it as a sign that her conjunctivitis would fall away, just as the shower of snow fell away. And indeed it did. The point is that we can choose to view our actions as purely mundane, but we can also choose to see them as containing a deeper meaning. We can see Deiseil as simply walking, or we can view it as connecting our inner world to the outer world around us. We can see it as a little bit of exercise, or we can see it as offering our time and energy to the gods and the universe. Sometimes Deiseil is done silently, such as approaching certain sacred wells or springs. Sometimes we can use a chant or anomenon, prayers, to emphasize our intent. Another form is to move Deiseil, but stopping at the cardinal points to say a particular anomen, or ran, a short verse, or phone, a sung verse. I use both these forms when I do my daily and moon day devotionals. I perform Deiseil run my kaim, altar. I then go round again, stopping at each cardinal point to ask the tutelary goddess of that direction for 4 things to help in my ritual: peace of mind, harmony of spirit, gentleness of passion, and stillness of body. At the center, I ask for peace in the 3 realms, and welcome the presence of the spirits of those realms. In this way, I sanctify the space in which I am doing the ritual, and have asked the gods for their help in conducting it. Even if we move Deiseil all the time, this does not guarantee a successful outcome. Unlike classical traditions, our relationship with the gods and the universe is not contractual. Just because we do A does not mean it results in B. Other people's actions and àrd-dhruidh, the divine law or order, can affect the outcome. However, it gives us the best possible circumstance. Cosmology and the implications for ritual are subjects we go into a great more detail in our fostering course. If you'd like to enroll, please contact me at the email addresses attached to this post. Well, that's all for this time, and until next time, may I wish you Jo Hechken agus Bianach Friana Lev. Have a great week, and may the blessings of the gods go with you. Líshgach Jo Gurich. Best regards, Rob.